ballad about a cowboy named Chuck. And Chuck was a man of few words, but a man of plenty of bad luck. It was the time of horses, no cars, no trucks. One man rode into town, his name was Chuck. Now Chuck rode up to the old town inn, and the old man said, "Come on in, it's just $2 if you'd like a bed." And this is what the cowboy said: "I'm short $1, just my luck." So that night Chuck slept on the street with dirty boots and smelly feet. The horseflies swarmed around his head, and this is what the cowboy said: "Yuck, just my luck." His name was Cowboy Chuck. His curse was rotten luck. He claimed it came from his name, and with it he was stuck. Cowboy Chuck. Well, the next day Chuck woke to the sight of Peggy Sue with curls of blonde and eyes of blue. She smiled at him with lips of red, and this is what the cowboy said: "Shucks." He was awestruck. But to win Peggy's heart, Chuck needed bucks, so he went to work for Farmer Tuck. Farmer threw Chuck a chicken freshly dead, and this is what the farmer said: "Pluck, just his luck." His name was Cowboy Chuck. His curse was rotten luck. He claimed it came from his name, and with it he was stuck. Cowboy Chuck. Well, cash in hand, Chuck could finally sleep somewhere off those dirty streets. But just as he made it back into town, the cowboy heard a dreadful sound. Y'all, I need some help for this. On the count of 3, we are all going to pretend to be Peggy Sue and quietly scream, "Chuck!" Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Chuck! Peggy Sue's voice was fear-struck. Well, the cowboy raced to the scene, and there stood an outlaw, and he looked mean with a fist of loot from the bank, holding Peggy at point blank. "What are you gonna do, Chuck?" His name was Cowboy Chuck. His curse was rotten luck, and now it might cost the life of a very pretty lady he was hoping one day maybe might be his future wife. Cowboy Chuck. Well, the outlaw said, "Now it's been fun, but I think it's time for me to run." And as he pointed his weapon at Peggy Sue's head, this is what the cowboy said: "Peggy, duck!" said Cowboy Chuck. Well, Peggy dropped to the ground as that bullet barely missed her crown, and the outlaw jumped to his horse to get away. But one more word was said from Cowboy Chuck that day. "Buck!" said Cowboy Chuck. The horse kicked high, and the cowboy flailed into the sky and landed in jail. Peggy Sue cried, and the town hailed as Chuck as their hero. And how did the town thank Chuck? Well, that night, Peggy Sue, the man from the old town's inn, Farmer Tuck, and all the townsfolk threw a potluck.